Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and part 2 of the build today. We're going to get the fuselage all connected up and ready to be fitted, but before all that we need to go and paint up the part of the fuselage that we've done in the first video. So what we're doing is I'm just going to squeeze some humble number 240 in. And I'm just going to get my... Sorry, I thought I had got all of my equipment out. That's what I'm after. And what we're going to do is that we're just going to pour or squirt some X20A thinner. And we're going to get that all we're going to get this all painted up, so we'll just use get this all painted up. And there we go. There's also some bits on here that need to be painted in black, but we'll so just turn that around a minute and then we can see where we're... Well, I'll just put that in there for a minute and I'll try and get in with the smaller, but with the there we go. I think we're finished there with that up. I think. like I said, there are some bits and pieces that need to be painted black as well, so we might just do that a bit later on. Alright. Alright. So we'll put that to one side and we'll put that to one side. And we'll get parts A1 and C9 off. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay guys, well we've got our bits that we want to glue in next. Okay, you can just see that it may look as if it's been glued in, but it isn't. It's just resting there. So what we're going to do, just put that, oh no, it's, there we go. Right, now if we just put that down, get our Deluxe Materials Plastic Magic. And what we do, so we just run beads of that down there. And then what we can do is just whack a bit in there as well. So that's that all in. Leave that to dry, and we can get parts get part B25 off now, because that's all ready to go in, and that is the rear crew seats. So we get part B20, we get part B25 off. Let's see where that's A. This should be B. No, that's D. That's B. Right, there we go. And it's these two parts here, I think. Yep, these two parts there. So we'll just get these off and then we'll so we get those off a minute and then okay, so there we go, they're off. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, you can just see where the seats have roughly gone in. Okay, so what we'll do, put these down gently. They're just resting in there at the minute, and we'll get our plastic magic and we'll just put in I don't really want to dislodge these, so There we go. We'll just leave those to dry now, and then we'll leave those to dry now, and then they should stick well and truly. Okay, so while they're drying, what we can do is look at skipping step 13 for the minute, and we'll get and then we'll get parts B13, B12 and B11. Okay, so that's so I think we're looking at parts these two bits here, and we're over part B. There we go. I think that is that the one. No, it's not. No, get it right in a minute. Just trying to find out where it is. Oh no, D11. So that so we want it's D11. Is what we're after. There we go. That's the one. And we want D11, which is that one there. Okay, so we'll get these parts off, and we'll. So I'll just go and cut these parts off, and I'll be back in a bit. Okay, we've got the parts that we want now for this little seat. Anyway, so okay, so what we're going to do, just up don't see what we'll do. There we go, that's that one on, right. Now we've got to figure out how the other one goes on. Okay, so I think that one goes like so. Okay, so we'll give it a try. This is where it gets that little bit fiddly again. There. I think that's well and truly stuck. Now, okay, leave that go for a bit. Leave that go for a bit, and we can now go and prime the inside of the other half of the fuselage. Okay. Okay, so I'll just okay, there we go. That sounds just about right. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay guys, we are ready to paint the other inside of the other half of the fuselage. So I'll just leave that. So should be some paint left on there, I think. There we are. So here we go. Right, here's where I need to go and stick to the change brushes. So who's that? Sorry about the doorbell going off, guys, but
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, some stuff that he wants, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, so I'll just come to pick it up.
Yeah.
sorry about the background noise, guys. Okay.
Do I need to? Am I okay to keep my shoes on? Yeah.
Yeah. What is it? Whatever it is that he wants, it might be a bit of that.
Okay. Now I can get this just a bit all painted up. Okay, so
Huh?
get this a little bit all painted up. I do apologise for the intrusion, but I mean, Right, there we go. Right, I'll be back in a bit. Okay guys, we're going to just take off the masking tape for the fuselage. So there's one done. And I'll just take the tape off on this one as well. We're going to just gently sand down. Just gently rub off some of the surfaces that we're going to, that's going to be glued together. And that's that one done, I think. Okay, right. I think what's happened here is that there's the
You mean the cupboard, right? Okay. Did you say you have a flashlight here?
okay, that's not going to go because that is not. Right. Right, let's get the masking tape ready. Right, there's our clamps ready for. Now it's time to go and get the. So. Okay, we're just nearly there with the fuselage. There we go, and that should hold it together. Okay, right, now we need to turn that up. Now we need to because somehow we've got to get that little seat in. Somehow we've got to get that little seat in. So I'll figure that out and I'll be back in a bit. Okay guys, well I've managed to try and manoeuvre the seat into place, so I'm going to try and get this all glued in. This is the problem. Is once you've got it manoeuvred into place, you've got to once you've manoeuvred it into place, you've got to once you've manoeuvred it into place and once you start gluing it, starts to no, it's gone and fallen off again. Now, what the hell am I supposed to do here? It just doesn't seem to want to stay. Do you know what? I'm actually going to cut one of these bits off. There you go. It's that little problem there that's going to... Right, now let's see how well that goes. Now if I could just manoeuvre that little bit into... Why won't you stay put? I had you in place once and now, if we just get that little bit of glue in there, that might just hold it. And also, now that I've got this, okay, I'll be back in a bit. Okay guys, well I managed to try and get the seating, but it was bloody difficult to keep it. It was difficult to keep it there. I was trying to manoeuvre it around, and then there you go. That's now in. Okay. Now the only other part that the last part that needs to go in for today is this clear part here. Okay. And that's the last part that needs to go in. So what we're going to do is I'll go and get some masking tape. I'll go get that one. Nothing is gluing that in place at the minute, so what we'll do is we'll just run a thin bead of extra thin tape there. and we'll put some just to hold that in place, some masking tape. All right. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay guys, that's it there for this video. Thanks ever so much for watching. I'm getting a bit tired now because I need to get off to bed. So I've managed to try, and I've got the seating for the navigator and so on. And so hopefully in part 3 we'll be able to get the cockpit, the flight control panel in. The navigator's controls as well. I've got a feeling that's going to be a bit of a pain to get in. So it certainly was when I done a test fit of it. So so basically in part 3 we'll be working towards steps 17 through to 21. Okay, so if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, why don't you? Give it a like. So yeah, give it give it a like. Subscribe. It's free to subscribe, and comment and share the video as well. In the meantime, guys, thanks a lot, and I'll see you soon for part 3. Bye bye.